May you always be with us in the center of our lives and bless all the viewers watching this wonderful program. Please keep us safe and bless everyone involved in all their efforts to bring your word to others. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Glory be to the
Amen.
Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen.
3, 2, 1, action. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Theo Thomas podcast. My name is Jarek, and joining us is Aaron, Kason, and Teresa JG. And today we have a special guest, none other than Brother George, coming from South Africa. He's currently studying in Italy. So let us give a hand to our brother.
Thank you, guys. Thank you
Brother
so much.
George.
Brother,
Brother George.
please,
Yeah.
please, could you introduce
Yes.
yourself a little?
Okay, sure. Thank you, guys. First of all, for inviting me onto this podcast. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Brother George Thomas Kochimalo, and I'm from South Africa. So, if you hear my accent jumping around a bit to American or South African, please excuse that. Um, I'm currently studying in Rome. I'm doing my first year of theology now in Rome, and I'm here on vacation in the U.S. To basically see where I will be doing my future ministry, God willing. So hopefully in a few years' time, I will be ordained for the Syro-Malankara Catholic Eparchy in the United States and Canada, and I'm looking forward to hopefully serving the faithful and all the wonderful God-seeking people here in this wonderful country. So that's a bit about me.
Guys,
Perfect.
Aaron, you want?
Awesome. Yeah, awesome, brother. Yeah, no, we're really excited. I know some of the guys have already had a chance to meet you in person, and they've been telling me a lot of different stories. So we're really excited to have you here, and especially with this little segment.
Thank
Teresa,
you.
sounds like you have something special planned for us. What's going on today?
I do. So I have compiled a bunch of reels from different social media platforms to have all of you guys to react to. I know I just recently met Brother George, so I don't know his sense of humor. So hopefully he will find this as funny as you guys do, but we shall
Okay.
see. I think it will be a good episode.
I think today's
Okay.
going to be a really enlightening episode for us.
Yes.
We will get to know the sense of humor of Brother George. Should be fun.
Also, I gotta say really quickly. Last time when we did this, I think it was very successful. We had a very fun time. I think we all left the meeting with our tummy aching because we were just
Cheeks were
dying from
hurting.
laughter. Yeah, cheeks
Yeah.
were hurting, stomachs were hurting,
Okay.
and it was good because we got to see a lot of humor and something that's different from our normal sort of style of episodes. It's something to get ourselves a little comfortable during like our episodes and all that. So it's a good break to have, I would say. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy to have this with you guys. I can't wait to see the humor sense that we all bring. Brother George, I want to see more of your humor sense as well. So
Okay.
I am ready. I'm ready
Okay.
to
He's
see
about to
Let's
this.
see
start
how it
rapping in there.
goes.
He's about to start
Yeah.
rapping.
Start rapping. We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
I'm excited. Yeah, Tracy, take it away.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah.
George, can you
They.
do this?
Okay. So I cannot. So yeah. So some things that they don't teach you at seminary. Basketball is definitely big in seminary. And a lot of people ask that question: is why is basketball really a big thing there? It's like I guess because you only need a few players, but you kind of forget that before joining seminary, a lot of the candidates who come into seminary used to play high school basketball. So some of them are actually really good. Some of them have been to camps, have been training, have actually played at a competitive level, and others are probably just picking up the sport because you have to play sports in seminary. So unfortunately, I can't dunk, and tragically I tore my ACL a couple years ago playing basketball. So yeah, we are pretty
Oh,
competitive, and as all great players that get injured, it always has to be the ACL. So I can relate
it
to that.
was.
Yeah, they don't teach you that in seminary, but yeah,
Yeah, but
sometimes we say holy crossovers and holy dunks.
what are you gonna do? How are you gonna guard a bishop, bro? What are you like? What is it,
I
internal
think I'll just,
You
damnation?
could.
You can't
I,
foul
Yeah.
the guy.
I
Like,
mean, so yeah, I mean, I would really guard a bishop on the chessboard, but I mean, on the court, I mean, it would be a
ooh.
bit difficult.
Oh.
On the court, it would be a bit difficult. So I think like I used to play with our rector in India, and actually like I've seen some of the bishops, the Syro Malankara bishops that actually play well. I think most people are quite familiar that Bishop Kurilos plays quite often, especially in the minor seminary. And The thing is, like, I don't think you're gonna try and block them or foul because you might get kicked out of seminary, but I think you'll try and contest the three. They usually make it, but I mean, yeah, I
No, we
think you
see
You
have to
gotta
be a
give
bit
it
more
some
that play.
prudent.
attempt.
You got to be a bit more prudent. So yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny. I mean,
That's
how
good.
often do you get to play basketball? Like on a everyday basis, or like in seminary when you're in India, or
So
was
yeah, I
it?
mean,
Yeah.
so it depends. So in minor seminary, it's sort of integrated into your program.
Oh.
So there's like a time. So in the afternoon after your classes, you can play basketball. So we usually had it every day, and then obviously those who want to play, you can play. If you don't feel so good or there's too many players, then you can do something else. I think now that I'm in theology, like it's more when you feel like playing, you call your friends and play. It's not that everyone plays at the same time because in Rome, it's a bit of a different system because everyone's in different years. Everyone has different schedules. Not everyone might be interested in playing basketball. So finding a time. Sometimes it's a bit too hot. So you need to find a time that works. But yeah, if you wanted to play, you could play every day. Really, there's
you,
always time to play. Yeah, it's actually
there's
encouraged actually in seminary to play sports.
So
Yeah.
there are more sports then, not just
Yeah.
basketball.
So there's so depending where you are. Fortunately, I've seen seminaries in South Africa. I've obviously been in India. Now I'm currently in Rome. I mean, here in the U.S. as well, I know that like sports culture in seminary is quite big. So in India, for example, we have volleyball, you have badminton, you have basketball, you have soccer. Sometimes they'll have cricket. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities in Rome. I mean, a lot of the guys that they play soccer. So we say football, but yeah, soccer, they play soccer, and basketball is pretty big too, and volleyball is also played by many of them. So yeah, I think we have the facilities, so that also helps. So we
Yeah.
have like like courts and
Mhm.
good fields that we can play on. So that really helps as well.
gotta
Absolutely.
pray hard, play hard.
Yeah, pray hard, play hard. I like that.
Yes,
That's what
amen.
that's what it's about. That's what seminary is about.
John! What is the meaning of this?
They were both running, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first.
You made a diss in your gospel towards me?
What's the matter, Peter? You gonna deny that too?
Ooh.
Whoa, 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 hey, Peter. Look, we both know I'm faster than you. You can't catch me. That's it.
Screams in belovedness. Wow, that's actually very good wordplay. I think this video. It's actually funny because a lot of people mention it. Why would John mention that he outran Peter? And I think like people forget that the apostles were sort of like us. I don't think they always liked each other, but they had to live together and follow their teacher. So I think we can relate to that. So I think that's a very funny and also like strange that it's mentioned in the Bible. But yeah, I just found this video very interesting. The wordplay, like, are you going to deny that too? And then the end screams in belovedness because Saint John is known as the beloved disciple. So
Hmm.
yeah, that was good. That was nice.
I mean, if I were John, I would be a little careful.
I'll be a little careful. Yeah.
Peter's good with the knife stuff. A little like,
Oh,
There you
I
go.
feel like
Oh, that was also in there.
I mean,
John kept that in there.
you could probably add it to the video. You'd be like, John, can you hear me? Because I don't think you will after 1 year chopped off.
I think John is the only one that has that reference, right?
Probably.
Probably because I know Matthew, Luke.
Yeah. So
Matthew
usually,
definitely, Luke.
usually when we do theology, I mean, even amongst biblical scholars, we talk about the synoptic gospels. So
Yes.
the synoptics having sort of the same sort of line or approach or vision, and that refers to the gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke, whereas John has taken a much different approach. And fortunately, the coming year I'll be learning about the Gospel of John. So hopefully next time when I see you guys, I'll have a bit more info and I can be a bit more sure with the facts. But yeah, I think it's only mentioned in John if I am not mistaken.
When
That-
the conclave was happening, this was like it felt like ESPN, not that EWTN.
Especially with like betting and stuff, all like the
That is crazy.
odds,
Yes,
what
did.
they're
I did.
doing.
They were
did see
giving
that.
age breakdowns. Oh man, that's whoa!
They were
I
like
did
probably
not-
like prospect for ecumenical dialogue, best
Uh,
defender of the faith, lineback.
you don't get your FIFA card or like on your NBA. What is it? 2K.
Those
You
2K,
get your
yeah.
attack or like your
Your stats
shooting,
and-
all
yeah,
that.
stats,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly right. Stats.
Yeah.
It's just depending on your ecumenism, your
Yeah,
leadership.
Then
Different
there's always the
points.
one ESPN commentator. They're like, he's not really that good. He's just stat padding. Yeah. So,
Imagine like a combine for Cardinals. That'd be a wild thing to see.
I mean, I'd like to see. Oh, that's actually crazy. I mean, someone actually mentioned this, and when it came to the conclave, I mean, a lot of people don't realize it's actually a spiritual process more than a political
Right.
one. Obviously, wherever humans are involved, there'll always be a political aspect, but I think it's very misleading to think that based on reports and based on data and based on like the information that's being
Oh.
circulated. I think it's sort of the wrong approach. And I mean, that's why the conclave is a very, very sacred and very secretive process. Um, so yeah, a lot of people actually ask me this. Why is it like that? And I think it's just out of curiosity because I think a lot of people don't know many of the cardinals. I think even
Right.
now that we have Pope Leo, praise be to God that he's the first, Pope from the United States. And it's funny because a lot of the coverage was made in the United States about the conclave and all these discussions and things. So, and I think he sort of like slipped down the radar. Like he probably was
Yes.
there in the the mentions because he's one of the cardinals, but I don't think he was definitely one of the the front runners based on the reports. So it just shows that these things basically mean nothing.
Okay.
It's just sort of to
Yeah.
keep the people informed and sort of build a sort of like emotional expectation. But at the end of the day, it's not man that decides, but God. So
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Mhm.
Absolutely. And like you said, the selection was proof of that. Because
definitely,
everyone
agree.
everyone had their money on someone else. Like it was like when they heard Habemus Papa, like multiple group tests started going off, going, oh, it's that cardinal's gonna become the Pope, this cardinal's gonna be the Pope. But yeah,
Exactly.
Okay,
it was
I
beautiful.
need to speak a little bit on this because I know this was happening in some different Malayali group chats
Okay.
where there was some fake news that was being spread.
Yeah,
Yes.
I heard about that too.
Yes.
Oh
It
man.
was so bad.
My
So before
goodness.
the announcement, they started releasing images of, I don't even want to mention names, but
Yeah.
certain cardinals in the attire of, the
Yep.
Pope, which for me is very, very bad, and I think it's very controversial.
Yes.
And funny enough, my own mom was like, "Has the Pope been elected?" I'm like, "I'm literally in St. Peter's Square. No, wait, it's being live streamed." I'm like, "Mom, don't read or send or forward me anything." So,
Hey,
Dude,
Facebook's a dangerous weapon, man. These mobs be sharing
these
like crazy.
moms be.
and especially
I'm like,
AI these days,
it's
it
crazy,
is so scary to
if
just make
people
something.
if people could share the word of God the way they share these links, we would have reached the ends of the earth with the gospel.
Yes. Yes.
I
So
swear,
many
my
more
family group
disciples.
chat. I think my dad sent something. I think my mom sent something. It was
It
all
was all
just
four different guys. We have three popes.
My story is interesting. I was napping. I was very tired. I woke up. I was like, oh my god, the Pope's being elected. I searched EWT and I got there. It's like Habemus Papa was the main the title that was scrolling across. And my few people in my family started coming, oh, they elected the Pope. Like, what? Really? I'm like, am I behind? Am I not pressing the live button on the YouTube feed or something? No, I was like, people were just spreading things and they were saying, oh, this Pidal from this area or this Pidal from that area or something like that. I forget. I don't want to say the name as well, but
Yeah.
and I was discombobulated, like me waking up from a nap. I'm like trying to figure out my spatial awareness, and I'm like, there's so many things that are bombarding me.
Yeah.
And my brother was also napping next to me, so I was like, Evan, we have a Pope, we have a Pope. Get up, and we both started watching, and it was a great moment. I would say it was great. Oh,
I was
I
in
think
the middle of an
what was
exam.
it? Yeah, right after that, I think I met Kulos with like the following weekend or
Oh.
something, and he's like, you guys have an American Pope now. You guys have an American Pope. I was like, yeah, we do. Now we told him like he's from like Chicago, Dalton, South Side.
Wow, South
Whoa.
Side. That was,
Whoa.
So,
some of my friends were like, "Is he a Pope or a rapper?" What's Chicago South Side?
thing is, he
Yeah.
knows what
He's a
Portillo's
White
is, or
Sox
like
fan.
He's a White
White
Sox
Sox
fan,
fan.
White Sox
exactly.
fan. Yes.
He wore the hat the other day too, and became
Oh.
like a big thing. I think the White Sox even like they have like a mural of him and everything, like
They
a lot
do.
of pictures. Yeah,
They do.
Do you see the clip of someone finding him in like the 2000 something?
I did. I
Yes.
saw that
As a fan,
as a fan.
like
So I'm
how?
like,
How?
wow. No, I
He was
mean,
in his
people.
prior
It just
habit, yeah.
shows. Yeah, it's like
He wasn't though. He
no.
wasn't. I
He
don't
was
think
wearing a cap. He was wearing
he
like
was
a
just he
baseball
was
hat.
wearing the White Sox jersey. He was wearing
Oh,
a
is he
cap.
wearing a jersey? Oh,
I
Yeah.
don't
With
know
the
what
hat.
made the cameraman focus on him, but it's like it was crazy.
I
'cause,
mean,
like,
it was just maybe it was just because it was the World Series. They were just trying to get people's faces and reactions and stuff. And it's just funny that someone actually went to dig and find that because I'm like,
exactly. That's crazy. Like,
you know, I
mm,
gotta be careful. You know, people are gonna find me like in Philly at
playing
basketball
NBA.
tournaments
Yeah.
doing holy crossovers and dunking because they teach you that in seminary.
Brother, it's all AI these days. We're just gonna AI
Yeah,
something
they'll beat you
together.
to it.
Don't
Oh
be,
my
yeah,
goodness.
be careful what you say. We might
I
just
gotta be
throw
careful.
something
I gotta
together.
be careful. There's a lot of things going on.
gotta be
Some of
honest.
our-
There's kids who do this.
Yeah, no, some of our
This
officers
is for
need it.
content creation.
We
Wow.
need
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, to be very honest with you, this is actually accurate for the thurible. Like I know for the altar boys, like the Malangra thurible is a bit lighter. If you go to Latin, because I've been
Yeah, they're
serving
heavy.
in the Latin parish back home in South Africa for many years, those things are heavy. Like your arm gets a workout after mass, and if you're helping for like 2-3 masses, like yeah, it
Oh,
can
You
get
get
a bit
pumped.
of a
Wait,
yeah.
brother, did
For
you
sure.
not use the heavy one when you got to Philly? Oh, we have this like
No,
crazy heavy one.
I didn't. I didn't.
Oh, it's like a steel plate inside the turbo.
Uh-huh.
Where
Oh,
the
I
coil
did.
goes.
I think I did use it
Yeah.
actually.
So that was one of the heavier ones.
See, he
And
didn't even notice. He had so much experience
I'm
with
sorry,
the heavy
you
one.
know.
He got the
I
gains.
guess
I just
I
got
guess
gains spiritually and physically.
Oh,
Yeah, so I think that one's actually pretty funny. And I mean, it's with the altar boys. I think people don't realize like, even though we're going into mass, like we're supposed to be very reverent and prepared, but sometimes you do fool around a bit. So I'm not even surprised to see that this was, creatively done in a sacristy somewhere. So yeah,
Yeah. If you ever want to hear some stories, go talk to your
yeah.
altar
In
boys.
case anyone thinks we're trying to promote this, we're not.
You were
But
not.
please be sacred in your
dope.
sacristies,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
And let's not encourage this. So just so we're clear
Yes.
on that to all our
Great
viewers.
advice. Great
Okay.
advice.
Let's go, Padre. Give us a flex. Give us a flex.
you know, in a very, I feel like this was somewhere in the UK. You know, to be very honest with you, is it here in the
sounds
US?
I see. It
It's
sounded
American.
American.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
American.
I thought it was an
Yeah.
accent.
Do you, so yeah, I was
Really?
like,
Oh,
do
let's hear it
you
again.
guys say
Can we-
Padre?
Play it again. Yeah,
Play it
play
again.
again.
Play it again. Actually,
Let's go, Padre. Give us a flex. Give us a flex.
for my
I'm thinking
ears,
American.
you're thinking American. For my ears, sounds like maybe northern UK, maybe potentially.
I'm gonna use my inner rain bolt, and the background does not look like it's anywhere in the United States. So I'm gonna
I
go
don't
with
think so.
brother here.
Really?
Yep.
I think that the accent is just getting me. I think.
Yeah.
It's probably. But either way, what I was gonna say, that's like pure for me. If it is in the UK, this is like
There's a
literally
license plate in the back.
British
Let's zoom in.
banter.
Enhance.
British banter. Like this is just, like you see a priest, and like if you're out with your collar, you have to be very careful how you behave and what you say. I think the priest just did an awesome job. Just bless them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, quick question.
Yes.
I know you wear a collar.
I do.
How many times have people confused you when you were out in public?
Oh, so many times actually. It's actually the weirdest thing ever. Like the first time, like it can be quite embarrassing because you're like people rush up to you like, "Hey, Father, could you bless this?" And I have to always be like, "I'm sorry, but I'm a seminarian. I'm not able to bless yet. I don't have the permission or the faculties.
Right.
So unfortunately, that has happened a lot. The funniest thing was when I was in South Africa once. Someone approached me, is like, "Father, can you hear my confession?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I would love to, but I just can't give you absolution."
Spill the tea, though. I would love to hear it.
Yeah, I really want to know what's going on.
You know. So yeah, it actually does happen quite often. I think especially like for example in Rome, there's no real way to distinguish between an ordained priest and a seminarian. I mean,
Hmm.
uh, we dress the same. I mean, we're always there assisting at mass and things. So that can be pretty confusing for people who don't know us, especially when you're meeting me like maybe close to the Vatican or in Rome or I mean, when you go to your parish, it's mostly parishioners that have seen you growing up, so they can sort of like figure it out, right? But I think when you go to unknown places, it happens quite frequently. And I hope that all seminarians, when they get approached, they'll say, "Sorry, I'm a seminarian," and not pretend to be a priest. So I would hope that
Brother,
no,
is the easiest way to just ask?
is the easiest way.
To just ask if you're a brother or a father, or is it?
I think so. I mean, I appreciate people usually ask that first. I mean, because you can sort of tell when someone's a bit more younger. You could assume like, hey, it's maybe he's a seminarian. So I think, yeah, you could ask. You'd be like, excuse me, I just wanted to ask, are you a seminarian or are you a father? Would you mind blessing this? And then it just becomes very polite and actually very like, a good way. But I mean, even if someone doesn't ask, sometimes people just are, they see you in basilicas. And this happens often in basilicas and churches, especially in Rome. It's like, people buy stuff from the gift shop for friends or family, and so there's the rules, which is probably actually very good to know for the viewers, is that you cannot sell blessed items. So you have to sell the items and then they have to be blessed. And if they are blessed and if you no longer want them, you cannot sell them. You can only hand them off or you can donate them. And what a lot of people do is, what they'll do is like, if a blessed item is there, and for example, if I have a blessed rosary and I don't want to use it, or I passed away and someone's like, okay, let's put it, in the gift shop, but then they don't pay for it. They take the rosary, but they leave a donation. So it's a different way of thinking. So this was actually something that I learned when I was in South Africa. So I'm not sure if it's practiced everywhere or if that's maybe written in stone, but maybe I thought I'd share it with you guys if maybe you guys or our
Yeah.
viewers find it interesting. So that's why usually at basilicas and a lot of the gift shops, they sell you the rosary or the cross or, a bookmark. And then as soon as people walk out, they look for a priest. And then, conveniently, when you see a guy in a black shirt and a collar, you're like, oh, bingo. And then
right.
they approach you. Yeah. It's either that or they're asking for money. So either one.
One or the other.
One or the
Yeah,
other.
that makes sense. And my story with you is when we were in Washington. I don't know if you
Yes.
remember. We were walking around, and this I think it was a couple and a tour guide kind of stopped us. So I was with Brother George and Father Michael. As we were walking, a couple stopped us and like, "Oh, are you a priest?" And then the funny part was the priest was right next to him, but he was wearing an eagle shirt, so they didn't recognize that Father Michael was a priest. So,
right.
but of course, Michael Hudson being
It's
an
a bit
accent
more.
goes,
Yeah.
Michael Hudson being an accent goes, I'm a priest. Do you guys need help? And he asked him and all that. We were able to figure it out. But
It's
yeah,
actually funny, that situation, because I was wearing the collar, but I'm not a priest, and he was wearing a T-shirt, but he is a priest, and you're like,
that's right.
clearly we didn't get the memo, and we were at the National Shrine of all places.
Right.
Oh
But,
wow.
it's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, it's just one of those things. It was sort of a road trip and a stop, so yeah.
Well, what's up, fam? You know this. Nice to meet you, sir.
Tasha Robbins.
Come on, come on, come on. Feel that?
Emily George.
Feel it? All right. Nice to meet you.
Daryl Stokes.
Come on. What's up, fam? How you doing? Never forget about that, 'cause that's all we got. Bring it in, bring it in. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah. To Numa Octoroon. Come on, bring it in there. Tuck that.
Yeah, I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog.
You tucking it in there? What you tuck, dog? What you tuck, though? You tuck it?
I'm in there. You come in there. I'm in there.
All right. Nice to meet you, man. Come on. There he is. Boom. All right, man. Good to meet you. All right.
Here we go. Right this way.
Joseph's
One of Joseph's brother. Oh, that was good. That one was really good. Teresa, I must be honest, that what you pulled up has been very, very good so far.
This is good, yeah.
I gotta give you props for that. Wow.
We gave Adam too much of a good dab up, though. We were too gracious with him, I would say.
Let's
He
be
was, like,
nice.
completely rejecting. Yeah.
Let's be nice.
I would like to think, that this is how it's gonna be in heaven. You're just gonna see all your friends. You see all your homies.
Yes.
I said this once in a church reflection. I'm like, guys, let's just be nice to each other. You're gonna meet the same people in heaven anyways.
Right.
So this is pretty
That's a good
accurate.
point.
Yeah.
എന്തോ പാടുന്നേ ജനമോർക്കായിക മൃദുഗ്രഹവും ബോല ബോല ബറോവൽ റൂഹോ കദീശോ.
He starts midway.
I am so confused. What
Confused.
just happened?
Was that Tirmini?
It
I think
was.
it's Pirimeni.
Yeah, I think it
was.
was because it looked like he had a microphone
But this is
Yeah.
not Cyril Mullen,
right
is it?
here.
No, no.
Oh, no, this is Orthodox.
Orthodox.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Orthodox.
You need Orthodox.
Okay.
Dude, That's one of my
There's a
biggest
lot of
fears.
things going on. This is so. I mean,
Oh.
I think we need to clarify to our viewers who are not even Malangra that's probably gonna watch this and be like, "What is going on?"
Yeah,
They're probably just
that
gonna
is
see
true.
someone with a really cool outfit and be like, "Ooh, that's a nice fit, though."
Very colorful.
Yeah.
I think the other artist is giving like Husoya Prathan. I think he's doing like a prayer.
Yeah, but
for
then
them.
they just open the,
They have,
you know,
yeah.
so it's
So-
like,
I know. I'm trying to find which places in the liturgy.
So I think this is the beginning of mass. So
Mass,
this is the
yeah.
end of
Sounds like a
the
cool one.
yeah, end of the morning prayer. It's a Kukalion, I think. And they started mispronouncing one of the. So it usually happens, especially in Malayalam, where some of the words you kind of have to say together, but it makes no sense. I think in the middle of it, he started singing about Inji or something. I was very confused
But
as to
with
what
Ach-
was happening.
Yeah. With Achin out there, it looks almost like a Duba Pratana.
I don't
Does
think
look
No,
like
he's in on Orthodox. I think they get the Husoya. Like this is
Right.
they have a kaiva
it's like a blessing.
before you receive the Kurbana.
Yeah.
Yeah, before every mass.
Yeah.
We're in a line. Yeah,
Oh.
you have a line. You gotta do.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
wow.
Like,
And,
It's pretty,
yeah.
yeah. No, it's pretty random, like you're saying. Like sometimes when you have to say the words, like even though you say them like repetitively, like all the time, sometimes you just get into like a bit of a a spot and you don't know how to really get the words off. So
Exactly.
it can happen.
No,
And the other
Many
part
people
is-
don't hold their text. I have this thing like I mean like at mass, even though I know the prayers, I'm like I'm always need to have a book. I always need to have a book with
yeah,
me.
you always
That's
have
just one of those things for me. So
I mean, yeah, some people have criticism of how this was handled per se, but like I get it. Like if
Perhaps.
the choir has practice and you mess up, it's a sacred moment, but at the same time, maybe saying in the bottom probably can't do anything.
Why? Why? Oh, that's why.
Too many of that in my life.
So
too
true.
many of that.
too many.
So
That this
true.
is actually so accurate. This is so accurate. Why?
Plenty of pages.
Why?
Plenty of pages saying why,
Yeah,
why.
oh,
Until I got
that's
to the
why.
very end.
Intended
Right.
to.
I'm still flipping through them. I'm like, why? Probably I'll realize way later now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Hindsight is always 2020, you know.
oh,
2020,
there we
yes.
go. There we go. I actually think of this quote by Soren Kierkegaard. So when I was doing philosophy, my like research or my thesis paper was basically on Soren Kierkegaard, and he has this quote that says, "We can only understand life backwards, but we have to live it forwards."
Mm.
And I think that's basically like like how God's plan work is. Like it works in a way that you sort of have to go ahead, even though you don't understand what's going on in your life. But when you look back in hindsight, then you're like, okay, these things happened for this and this reason, and sometimes bad things happen so that bigger blessings can come your way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the lessons you learn on the way, that's what's gonna help. And I mean, I've seen that happen in my life. And every time I've talked to like older Tatans, JTs, priests, whoever, right? That's like the center of the message that what we go through now will only help us in the future. So
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a
God
quote
takes
that
you
I
over there.
like. There's a quote that I like. It's like, every setback is a platform for a comeback.
Mm,
Oh, there we go.
Mm.
There
yeah.
we go. Sorry, I'm just bringing out the bars,
That's the
for the podcast.
There's gonna be too many shirts out of this one episode.
Yeah, I think I like Aaron's idea. He's gonna get all the nuggets of wisdom and quotables, make it into a short.
Sure.
We're gonna put it
There
all
we
together.
go. There we go. There we go.
Toro. Maserati.
Daily Roman Missal. Liturgy of the Hours, Volume 2. The Great Adventure Bible, Revised Standard Version, Second Catholic Edition, leatherbound.
I'm gonna be honest. I probably could do that with our books that we have currently. I gotta say, I probably could do that too. I've closed them enough to say, yeah, I know the sound.
I mean, this
But
is
how you've been
actually
opening
pretty
them though.
traditional. Oh.
I mean, in order to close them, I gotta open it,
No,
right?
well, I get
In
it.
order to close it, I gotta open them.
I was trying to be contemplative, I was trying
Okay.
to bring some.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is the word of God collecting you, or is it collecting dust?
Ooh.
Oh, I must say this is very very creative. I've never actually thought of that. I think I would know if someone dropped it on me because I'm like, if it was like one of my theology books, I was like, yeah, I gotta be. So yeah, I mean, Father David Michael Moses is pretty pretty creative, pretty funny guy.
They
Yeah,
were
he's a
slamming
really
the
cool
books
priest.
closed.
Yeah,
was
they
like,
it looked like they were trying to hit him in the face with it. Actually,
They were like, boom. I was like, "Oh."
boom. I would panic. I was like, "Yo, I'm getting shot by the Lord's word."
Oh,
So yeah, that was really fun.
Father Michael Moses, he is actually really good because I think our last reactions, a lot of them were
From him. Yeah.
from him as well.
Clips, yeah.
You guys are giving me a lot of ideas.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Future content coming soon.
Future content
Stay
coming up.
posted,
yes.
guys. T.W.T. Thomas.
You know what? We should do this to Jerry Etchen.
We're
He's the one who's
here.
printing these books, right? He's
Yeah.
making them. We'll
Yo,
start
what
closing it on this year.
translation is this?
Oh, Dignity. Okay. Holy Cross. English or the translation or the
I'm not
transliteration.
surprised people are going to sample it and turn it into 808s. You're going to be like, "Ooh, is that the leatherback Bible? Oh, I like that. Put that in the song."
Not participation trophy. Sorry. What do you guys think about it?
Side
Brother.
track, okay.
Brother, what do you think about that?
He's,
Friend?
he's Abba, Bro, and Ruho.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, this is as an altar server. This is the most
Is a very,
infuriating.
very relevant topic. My dear
Yes.
brothers and sisters in Christ.
Oh yeah.
Now that I have a platform, why is this so accurate for anyone growing up in a Malayalam background?
it's like someone kept a camera inside. He reversed all of this and did it. Exact same.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of Tea with Thomas. We hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as we did. Don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to our channel for more conversations. If you'd like to help support us, check out the links in the description.
If you have any questions, comments, or topics you would like for us to talk about, please feel free to put them in the comments below. We would love to hear from you guys.
And for more behind the scenes content and updates, follow us on our Instagram at Tea with Thomas. Until next episode, stay curious, stay blessed, and let's continue to share our Catholic voices and ideas to this world. May the good Lord bless you all. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.